On this day, 33 years ago, the world of Formula One was shaken by the death of Enzo Anselmo Giuseppe Maria Ferrari. Born on February 20th, 1898, in Modena, Italy, Ferrari dedicated his life to advancing Italian motorsport. First as a driver and then as the founder of one of the most iconic names in automotive history, Ferrari's contributions to the world of racing are immeasurable. He began his career in pre-war years with Alfa Romeo, later creating his own company that became synonymous with success in the early years of the Formula One World Championship. Though he rarely attended races or practice days, Ferrari was known for his behind-the-scenes influence managing his empire from Maranello, where he crafted not only high-performance race cars, but also luxury road cars that catered to the elite. Throughout his life, Ferrari was described by many as mysterious, charismatic, and often ruthless. He held an air of authority, often being labeled an autocrat, an imperialist, and a master manipulator in the political landscape of racing. Yet despite the criticisms, one thing remains undisputed. Enzo Ferrari was unlike anyone else in motorsport both before and after his time. His presence shaped the sport in ways no one else could. Ferrari's early racing career has sparked debate over the years. Some sources claim he competed in Grands Prix, but historians suggest otherwise. Though his name appeared on entry lists for events like the 1922 Monza Grand Prix and the 1924 Lyon Grand Prix, it is believed that he did not actually participate in these races. Most of his notable achievements came from local Italian events, such as winning the Coppa Cerbo in 1924 and finishing second in the Targa Florio in 1920. After the tragic deaths of racing drivers Ugo Savacci and Antonio Ascari in the 1920s, Ferrari transitioned from driver to team manager for Alfa Romeo, eventually forming Scuderia Ferrari in 1929. This move solidified his role as one of the key figures in motorsport. However, it was not until 1947, when Ferrari began producing cars under his own name, that his legend truly took shape. His team's victory over Alfa Romeo at the 1951 British Grand Prix marked a turning point in F1 history. Enzo famously declared, "I cried for joy, but my tears of enthusiasm were mixed with those of sorrow because I thought, today I have killed my mother." This emotional reaction encapsulated Ferrari's complex relationship with his former employer and his relentless drive to surpass them. Ferrari's team became a beacon for some of the greatest drivers in history. From Juan Manuel Fangio to Niki Lauda, many F1 legends earned their championships behind the wheel of Ferrari cars. Sadly, Ferrari's legacy also includes the deaths of several drivers who lost their lives racing for his team, a grim reminder of the dangers of the sport. Despite this, Ferrari was notorious for his handling of drivers, often pitting them against one another to foster fierce competition within his team. While some like Stirling Moss refused to drive for Ferrari after feeling betrayed, others like Gilles Villeneuve were revered by Ferrari for their relentless fighting spirit. Villeneuve in particular held a special place in Ferrari's heart. He made Ferrari a household name, and I was very fond of him. Ferrari once set a rare display of affection from the typically stoic team owner. Enzo Ferrari was also known for his strong engineering beliefs, notably his insistence that the engine should always be positioned at the front of the car. It took considerable persuasion for Ferrari to adopt the rear engine layout that would become the standard in F1. The introduction of the Dino 246P in 1960 marked Ferrari's foray into rear-engine cars, which ultimately helped Phil Hill secure the 1961 World Championship. Although Ferrari was initially hesitant to embrace new technology, his team remained at the forefront of innovations, including the development of aerodynamic wings in the late 1960s. Ferrari was not only a technical visionary, but also a master of political maneuvering within the sport. One notable example was his threat to leave Formula One in favor of racing in the kart series in the 1980s. The creation of the Ferrari 637, a car built for the Indianapolis 500, sent shockwaves through the F1 community. Although the car never raced, Ferrari's calculated move pressured the FIA to allow 12-cylinder engines to remain in Formula One, further demonstrating his ability to bend the sport's rules to his will. In 1988, the year of Ferrari's death, the McLaren-Honda team dominated the F1 season, winning every race except for one. That sole exception occurred at the Italian Grand Prix just 28 days after Ferrari's passing. In a race filled with emotion, Ferrari drivers Gerhard Berger and Michele Alboreto capitalized on a mistake by Ayrton Senna securing a 1-2 finish for the Scuderia. The result was seen as a fitting tribute to Ferrari, almost as if the old man was still pulling the strings from beyond the grave. Enzo Ferrari's legacy extends far beyond the cars that bear his name. He was a complex figure revered and criticized in equal measure. His influence on Formula One is undeniable, from the drivers he nurtured to the innovations he reluctantly embraced. Ferrari's passion for racing, combined with his shrewd business acumen, helped build an empire that continues to thrive long after his death. Today, Ferrari is not just a name. It is a symbol of excellence, determination, and an unyielding desire to be the best. And that is perhaps the greatest testament to Enzo Ferrari's enduring legacy.
Hello, McLaren faithfuls. If you loved this video, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss any McLaren F1 updates with relaxing ASMR elements. Your support is what keeps this incredible community growing stronger every day. Let's continue the conversation and share our passion for McLaren F1 together. Discover my journey as a passionate creator navigating life with challenging disabilities. Despite the obstacles, I'm determined to follow my dreams and share my love for McLaren and F1 with the world. By becoming a patron, you'll not only be supporting my dream, but you'll also gain access to exclusive content, including untold stories of legendary F1 drivers and much more. Your support can truly make a difference in my life, helping me continue to do what I love. Click the link below and enjoy.